What's up? I'm Gary Young. We're here at Woodward West Winter Camp, and I'm going to go through how to do downside ice picks. Downside ice picks are one of those tricks. For me, I always grew up with 2 pegs, and so I had to learn to carve to the opposite way. It's a trick about timing, really. The easiest place to learn them is quarter to wedge, and that way you don't have to worry about casing your front tire on the way in. Then after that, like an elbow of a hip is also easy, because you get that forward momentum and you don't have to worry about nose casing and dying. For me, a lot of it is when I go up like the quarter pipe, you feel the coping with your front tire. As you go over it, you drop your left shoulder or your inside shoulder, and as you feel it on your back tire, you pull up just a little bit and then kick your back end out. And at first you won't hit your peg, but as time goes on, you'll start to figure it out and you'll start getting your peg. When you're learning them, you go and you hang up a little bit, and then slowly you just start pushing your back peg until it hits. And then once it hits, you're gonna get some squirrely ones where you hang up basically and just hold on back down the quarter pipe, and you're all right, that's unnecessary. Then eventually, once you hit your peg, then you can push off of your peg. As long as you get your front tire you keep it in the transition, you shouldn't fall, and your momentum will keep you from crashing, and you won't have to table as much because you're just leaning that way, and as you come off the quarter pipe, it's going and then boom, and you just stay on it. And it's that you feel the coping, dun dun, and then as you right after you feel it on your back tire, you can push through, and that push is what gets you to go. And as long as you're moving forward, you're pretty safe to not get killed. As you get better at them, you'll be able to start really putting your feet into it. So once you get your peg on, you can push and keep your back peg on there. Outside of that, you're not really limited to where you can do it. It works on ledges and rails and all kinds of quarter pipes. So that's pretty much how we do downside ice picks. It's a pretty rad trick because it sets you up to learn downside pegs, downside tooths, and it just kind of gets everything making sense. Same with tire slides, all those are kind of building block tricks in the same genre of getting things done. But yeah, hopefully you can get creative with it and do it on some rad stuff.